Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to Q&A number 27. Let's kick it off. So, the first two questions are from Matt and Alison Welch. One, has there ever been a deck that you thought was cool, that you wanted to build it, but then decided later you changed your mind? As a matter of fact, there's been quite a few of them actually, one of which was Heroic Ninja, which is simply a mixture of the ninja and heroic monsters. I do like those archetypes. I'm a big fan of warrior archetypes, well, except of course for 6 samurais, UA and Gokis. Those 3 archetypes can rot in hell. I made I believe I did make a start on making them once, but never finished it. Same with a pure Ally of Justice deck. Yeah, that's right, I once wanted to make the deck, which was basically inspiration from one of the 5D Season 2 arcs with the ghost robots playing Ally of Justice monsters, and I wanted to do the same thing, but I just lost interest in the idea, and just gave up on them. Same with some character decks actually. I was going to build a Kyber and a Kite character deck, but gave up on those. I did mention the Kyber character deck in an earlier episode actually. And not only that, I don't know if you're familiar with this fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh series, but there's this one done by these guys from Hungary called the Yu-Gi-Oh Real Life movie series. Big fan, and I was gonna build a Tamas character deck, and at the time it was just simply a mixture of Blue Eyes cards and Dragoonity cards, but that never got finished, and I gave up on that too. I think that's it really. Although in 2010 I did try and build 3 different hero decks: Destiny and Dragoon, Blade Edge Beatdown, and Neos Wise Man. Well, I think I did finish the Neos Wise Man deck, but I gave up on the other 2. But only temporarily though. I did finish building my Destiny and Dragoon deck in 2011, and then Blade Edge Beatdown came along in 2012. And yeah, that was basically it. 2. Out of all the duels that Yugi/Atem had against Kyber, which duel was your absolute favourite from them? Matt's favourite was in the Pyramid of Light movie, and mine was from the Battle City finals, especially with Dark Paladin going up against Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, followed by 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Well, I'm gonna agree with you on this one. My favourite was also the Battle City semi-final duel. In fact, it's my second favourite duel from the series, which I talked about in an earlier episode, because it was just absolutely amazing seeing Yugi and Kaiba use all their best and most famous cards against each other. Well, apart from Dark Magician Girl, she didn't appear in that duel, of course. Yeah, it was just great seeing the God cards go head to head, and then Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician go head to head, and then Red Eyes Black Dragon made an appearance, followed by Dark Paladin. It was absolutely epic and really fun to watch. I kind of want to watch that duel again. But I did like all the other ones as well. It's just that one was my favourite of the lot. Their first duel from the very first episode was great and really iconic. The one on top of Duel's Pegasus's castle was great, even though Yugi lost, but that was only because of Kaiba's emotional blackmail, I guess. The Pyramid of Light one was great as well. It was quite interesting how that would have been the only time where Kaiba would have actually won if it wasn't for Anubis interfering near the end. But then again, would Kaiba have still won though? Because obviously there was that plan to destroy the Pyramid of Light, then use Return from the Different Dimension to bring back the gods. But there's one problem with that. Return from the Different Dimension only brings back your banished monsters, not the opponent. So I don't think that would have worked, unless the anime version says that it brings back either yours or the opponent's. I'm going to have a look actually, because I'm curious. Oops. There we go, Return from a Different Dimension. It's crazy to think that this card was banned, has been banned for 8 years now. Like, where's the time gone? I am not okay with the fact that 2014 was 8 years ago. Anyone else feel like that? Okay, is there any way I can get to the page about the Pyramid of Light movie? Anyway? I'm just gonna do this. That would make more sense. Then maybe we can see the anime effect. Let's see, featured cards. Nope, doesn't tell us how it's worded in the anime, unless there's an errata. Oh yeah, there's a few. Does it give us the anime text? I don't think it does. Yeah, no. Does it say anything in the notes? I guess not. Just trying to glance to see if there's any mention of return from a different dimension. I guess not. No. I think it's safe to say that that plan wouldn't have worked. Oh yeah. Yep, that's it for those questions. Next two are from Mantimek. One, what old weak archetypes would you want to see get a structure deck in the future? Personally, I think it would be cool if Watt's got one. The art is pretty cool and the whole direct attack mechanic is interesting. Honestly, the only thing I can think of is Guardians. I did kind of talk about this in an earlier episode, actually, where I was asked about what archetypes should get new support, and I believe one of the archetypes I did say was Guardians, because they are just so hard to play, because all of them require their own weapons to be on the field in order to be summoned, and of course there's no way that Butterfly Dagger, a Guardian Elmer, can be summoned at all without Butterfly Dagger Elmer, which is still banned. Does make me wonder though if it can come back as long as Raw Magical Library gets banned. It would make sense, because that's just used for too many FTK combos. Why it hasn't been is beyond me. Anyway, yeah, Guardians definitely need more support, even if it's for a structure deck. Yeah, I think they need something. They need a special summonable monster that can allow it to have any of the equips equipped to it. So something like Photon Thrasher, maybe. Then play an equip, then play the monster with the corresponding equip, if that makes any sense. Or just some kind of continuous spell or an equip that can be treated as any of the equipment cards. That would be great, as well as some search power and draw power. That would be really great. 2. I'm not sure how you feel about Dark Sage, but it's a very cool card that is almost impossible to summon for little gain. If you could rework the effect and summoning condition, what would you change it to? Oh, I do like Dark Sage, but I agree, it is ridiculously difficult to get out. Like, the conditions are just too much to ask for, like requiring you to have both Dark Magician and Time Wizard on the field, succeed in the coin toss effect, and then bring Dark Sage out. Personally, what I would do is make it kind of similar to Neos Wise Man, where you just tribute or send to the grave the Dark Magician and Time Wizard from the field to special summon it. Or you could just make it say banish one Dark Magician and one Time Wizard from your field or graveyard and special summon it from hand. Even though I hate the idea of Dark Magician being banished. Or alternatively, just simply turn him into a fusion monster that requires those two monsters. That would make sense. I mean, it was done for Baby Dragon and Time Wizard plus Thousand Dragon, so that would make a lot more sense. Give it the same on summon effect, where you just add a spell from your graveyard to your hand, which I know is pretty powerful anyway, but maybe make it a once per duel effect if you turn it into a fusion monster. Either that, or if we go with the other summoning condition ideas I suggested just now, then yeah, just don't bother making it a once per duel effect. But yeah, I think any of those ideas would make it a lot easier to bring out and of course balance it out as well. I wish Dark Sage was more playable, but it's just not. It would be a cool card to play as well. And that's it for questions in this episode, so not too many this week. Maybe that'll change in upcoming episodes. I did get a few other questions from someone, but that someone seems to have disappeared. Oh well. Yeah, thanks for watching anyway. Be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe for more Q&A videos. And if you've got any other questions you want to ask me, just post them in the comments section down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Tuesday afternoon or evening UK time, so be sure to get your questions in before then so that you don't miss out. Thanks again, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.